When a helicopter in Ghana goes down, you can imagine the number of calls you receive. People who you might not have heard of for like years. Associates, friends, people call you and they panic. And these reactions are mostly as a result of the reportage. The fact that some media houses or media houses don't confirm the facts before they put them out. Hello guys, HeliPilotGh and Mr. Houston.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the Pilot's Lounge. So for some time now, I think for the last 6 months or more, we've had some incidents in Ghana with respect to aviation where we've had crashes. And some people have lost their lives. And some families have lost loved ones. Breadwinners have been lost. Friends and associates. There's one worrying trend with respect to aviation reportage in our country. It has to do with the fact that people want to be the first to report. I did a video on this earlier when we had the microlight crash, and everybody was in a hurry. Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter. And we're helicopter pilots. We have families, we have friends, we have associates. When a helicopter in Ghana goes down, you can imagine the number of calls you receive. People who you might not have heard of for like years. Associates, friends, people call you and they panic. And these reactions are mostly as a result of the reportage. The fact that some media houses or media houses don't confirm the facts before they put them out. So somebody says helicopter down, military helicopter down, people start sharing it. And the unfortunate incident is that some of these media houses are reputable. They've built credibility over the years. We have so much respect for them, but they seem to make the same mistake with respect to aviation. I've always recommended that the way we have different kinds of sections in media houses, an aviation section is very important, or an aviation consultant or an independent aviation attaché is important for them to help them understand how these things are done. My guy, I talk plenty, but the whole fact we see, if things happen, people are in a hurry to report. And I can imagine when this microlight crash, Charlie.
Anyway, see this thing, this particular topic, it gets me emotional because imagine people exhibiting excessive
disregard for human feeling.
I don't know what make I talk about. I lack vocabulary, but ignorance to some extent. I mean, it has to be managed seriously because if something happens to a family and people are reporting wrongly, and once they report that wrong, it
just goes boom.
Yes, it goes. And it gives other people, other equally ignorant people, the chance to be spewing more ignorance.
Yeah.
You understand? And it gets disturbing because we are human beings. We have families. Like you talk, we're not saying that go and employ an aviation person into your industry. But when it happens, just seek expert advice. People who are experts on the topic, to advise or to assist you in putting out correct or verified information out there. But if because of popularity or because of media points, you are in a rush to go and call a fixed wing aircraft a helicopter,
yes,
or you go and call a fixed wing aircraft a big kite.
Charlie,
I mean,
somebody did say microlight helicopter.
Yeah, a good name is better than riches. Let's get these things right.
You see, in our part of the world, it just goes and nobody talks about it. It's gone, and the reportage stays forever. But I mean, when I look at the stations or the media houses that did that,
Big ones.
big ones, so I respect them so
Open in
much.
them.
But they want to be the ones to report first.
Bearer of bad news.
And you see, aviation is very sensitive. And that's why we have things like the black box and investigations. And we have to really go through stuff before we come out. So even if there's an incident, there's a crash. Let's assume there's a crash. I think the most appropriate heading is there has been a crash or an aircraft has crashed, because aircraft is generic. You can't tell whether it's a microlight, helicopter, fixed wing, kite, whatever, balloon. They are all aircraft.
What's a balloon?
Whatever. Then you know that at least there has been an incident. Then after that, what else can you do? Now you can verify and confirm what kind of aircraft has crashed.
With the
Charlie,
agency
the calls I received there,
oh, sir.
Charlie, even me, I started calling my friends. When I heard that, Charlie, they say some helicopter crash.
The microlight.
Yeah, I started calling people. Charlie, are you? I called this guy. I called the guys in the civilian world. Charlie, because we were sick. Now we have to check on the other guys. And, you know, it's some 5 or 10 hour panic of not knowing whether you have lost a loved one, you have lost a friend. And it's not easy to lose somebody in line of duty. Some people may not never understand it. For us here, we've lost people in line of duty. And people who do what we do. And you can feel it every day. You sit in your room and you ask yourself, it's like some kind of survivor's guilt. Yeah. Because it could have been anybody. So the media reportage must be circumspect.
Yeah.
The media reportage must be clear. It must be factual.
Unambiguous.
And don't be in a hurry to be the first to report. In the age of social media or new media, it's not about who reports first.
But
it's about who has a fact.
Verified fact.
Yeah, you can report first and you're reporting quote unquote rubbish. So it has been something that I've really been worried about. And we're hoping that nothing happens anyway.
Yeah,
but in the event that something happens, they should show some kind of respect.
Yeah, and expect those that when the news is out there, they tend to, you know, talk about those involved in that.
Yes.
Total disregard for the victims or the dead.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
Yeah. So many theories.
Yeah.
People coin up things.
And it can affect families.
Yeah.
It can affect the families involved. So you should just try. You just hold the brakes on their tongues.
Yeah.
Because it's sometimes, you know, it gets me very emotional.
Yeah. Because
of the
you have to show some respect. If you are not clear, I mean, Charlie, someone be YouTube. The man did a full incorrect analysis. 45 minutes of lies.
Of junk.
I don't want to mention his name, but there's some hard guy like that. 45 minutes of junk. And I heard that this happened to this. So because of that, this has happened. Where did you get your facts from? I mean, where? And I hear this happened there, because of that, this happened. That is why there's an investigation team. Anytime there's an incident or an accident, there's a pre-investigation team. There's an investigation team. And they will always come out to the findings. If you have questions about the findings, what do? You go back to the team or you call for some kind of inquiry and that is done. But you don't sit in your room and when they send you the information, you also start sending and sharing. Nowadays, like the police, they make out for this wrong information sharing.
They
forecast somebody. Yeah. So people realize that you cannot share wrong information, especially when it has to do with people's lives.
And go scot-free.
Yes. Aviation is very sensitive. And a lot of things can happen. Mistakes do happen. Errors do happen. And also, it's a machine. Things can happen. So you must always have to wait for the final investigation, the outcome, before you can come out with some of these things. If you are not sure, don't report it. So my people, if you are not sure, don't report. You get anything more?
Please, let's respect. Don't be in a hurry to report wrong news.
Yeah. Charlie, we are done. We're out. Cheers.